Hello, everybody. Welcome to another Sunday night chat. It's just me and Don here right now. Trees are blowing, but I got some other invites out there, and if they join, they join. If they don't, they don't. I don't know. I have no idea. If nothing else, I'll do it by myself. If anybody's seen my video today where I shot myself, I'm still alive. I am injured. I'm still bleeding, but I'll be okay. And anyway, Don, would you like to do an intro?
I'd be happy to, TR. Thanks for having me. Happy 4th of July to everybody, of course. Ain't a whole lot happening, around here. I put a new video up today on these sweet VZ grips I got as a gift from the Collier Gun Girls. I didn't put it in the video, but they said it was okay for me to mention it. So anybody hasn't checked out the Collier Gun Girls, do so. They've got their 2,000 subscriber contest going, giving away a aim point. Go over and check it out. And for those of you that have entered into Eric's Ebomi, I should say, AR-10 giveaway, he put up the video tonight, who the winner is. I'm not going to mention the winner, but he had 523 entries, and they raised over $17,000 for Justin's final mission. Cool. And thanks again, TR.
Okay, I just put a link out to Bomi's video, the one you posted to me, and so I put that out there. If anybody was in that, they can click on that and see if they might be the lucky winner. You never know.
I know it wasn't me.
Yeah, normally I have a little bit bigger panel tonight on Sunday nights, but yeah, I got a few people. They're working on the job, and sorry about that. We got a smaller panel tonight, but hey, that's okay. I've done this thing solo, so we do whatever we got to do.
I'm big enough to make up for a couple of them, so we actually got 3 guys on there.
Yeah. If nothing else, me and Don will do an hour show, and then we'll call it quits because I got to go to work tomorrow, so I'm okay with that.
Yeah. Well, I'm hoping after Thursday I get released where I can go back to work a couple of days a week. Man, I'm getting bored sitting around this house. I ain't kidding you. But,
well, unfortunately, I work maintenance at a industrial plant, so they got me. It's a holiday weekend. The plant shut down, but I pretty much got to work damn near every day. I got 2 days off in the next 10 days or something like that. I mean, I just got a couple of days off. I've already shot my video for Pop's Quest on his hashtag Let Freedom Ring. Actually, I shot that about a week ago, and included some politics that may not be relevant at the time, but it doesn't matter. I done it. It's already scheduled. It's uploaded, and I'm shooting an AK-47 with a 75-round drum in it. That was my Let Freedom Ring video. You'll see it in a few days.
Actually, Friday when I went to the range, I had intentions of doing it. I honestly did. And on my way home, I'm thinking, oh, you dummy. I thought, well, maybe I can throw some just clips from what I did, together for it. Something.
Yeah, well, I mean, that's the thing. It doesn't have to be live. It doesn't have to be current. I mean, it can be old video. You can put together old video, and it just as long as it's hashtag Let Freedom Ring and make it come out 5 o'clock on July 4th. It could be something from 2 or 3 years ago. It doesn't matter. It's just a matter of a bunch of videos hitting YouTube with guys blasting the crap out of guns, you know, and saying, "Hey, let freedom ring."
Yeah.
Hey, RPM, there it is. There's my war wound. I'm still bleeding. There's blood everywhere.
Yeah.
But I'm okay. I mean, it really wasn't that big a deal. It was just one of those things that when it hit me, it was just like, it hit my elbow and it hurt. It did. But I was just like thankful that it didn't go. I mean, I wasn't wearing safety glasses, hearing protection, anything. If that thing would have come back and hit me in the eye, it would have took my freaking eye out. Lesson learned. Don't do that. When it hit me in the elbow, it's just like, okay, shooting stops, flipped it on safety, and I set it on the stump. And I was like, okay, we're done.
I'll never forget. Go ahead.
I was just saying, I just kind of carried on, and when I showed the big hole in my elbow, I was just like, yeah, see, I got hit. Don't do that.
Back in the late 70s, 80s, and 90s, I used to shoot IHMSA, steel silhouette. And back in the early days, it started in 76, but I think it was 1980 or 81. The range I was at, we were still using soft targets. We didn't use the T1 steel. And there was an old boy at 100 yards, or well, 100 meters. He hit a pig with a 44 mag, and it bounced back and rattled around the back of a guy's truck. Of course, since then, everybody went to the T1 steel where they pretty much evaporate. But the Rams out of 200 meters, they was guys back then using like the XP100 and chambered in, well, back then, 708 and 308. And then, of course, they dropped it down to the 7BR. They would actually drill perfect holes in their Rams at 220 yards, just like you put them in a drill press. But yeah, steel's dangerous if you ain't careful with it.
Yeah, I think I was fine with the pistol. It was just the when I went to rifle, I was too close. You need to get back when you're doing a rifle. Pistol, you can get away with it. You're fine up close, but rifle.
Well, what it did,
I learned the hard way that was not the place to be. You need to be 50 foot at least. That's just my recommendation. 50 foot. I mean, even when I got hit, I mean, it's not like it penetrated. It actually hit my elbow, bounced off, and went over and hit my old boat that I got. And if you watch the video, you see me turn and look because I hear it hit the boat. I felt it on my elbow, and I'm like, okay, yeah, that bullet just hit me. And I turn and I look at my elbow, and I'm like, I got a hole in my elbow.
What you might have done is you might have had the craters where you had the craters from it. You might have hit one of them craters, and that's what the one bounced back with. Because that's the thing about steel. If it gets warped or anything like that, it'll form like a little funnel, and that stuff will bounce right back at you.
Yeah. I mean, pistol rounds, I think all the pistol rounds just disintegrated, but that rifle round had so much energy that it had to displace that energy somewhere. And it hit that plate, it couldn't go through it. It may have hit the ground and came back. I really don't know. I mean, like I said, I mean, I literally did shoot myself, but I didn't technically shoot myself. I mean, it wasn't like somebody, I mean, it ain't like it went through my freaking elbow. It just put a little hole in it. I'm bleeding. It's a little sore. I'll be okay. I'm a big boy. But I'm like, okay, don't do that again.
That is for sure. Yeah.
It's a trick shot. Or PM said it was a trick shot.
Failed trick shot.
Yeah.
Actually, he planned it. He was supposed to catch it in his teeth.
Yeah, I was trying to catch it in my teeth and I missed.
The first thing I thought when you got done, I thought, well, he probably had to go in and get his eye back out and fix his arm. I was expecting to see y'all have it wrapped up tonight.
No, I mean, it's just barely bleeding a little bit. I'm just kind of catching it. Letting it fester itself out. The hole's not there anymore. It actually puffed back out. So there's actually not a hole there. There was a hole to start with.
Well, you showed it on the video. It looked like a pretty nasty gash in there.
It was. It puffed back out though. And see, I'm bleeding all over the place. But it puffed back out. So it's not that big a deal. It's a simple flesh wound. I'll be okay.
Got quite a few people out there tonight.
Yeah. Where's my panel at? Damn it, guys. Y'all got to step up your game. Get on in here. Where you at?
That's just for you, Big Johnson. You and all you CZ owners. I don't own a CZ, but I wear a hat just for you guys' honor.
Nothing 88 said came to see if TR is still alive. Yeah, I'm still alive. If anybody wants to know, you want me on your team because simple flesh wounds don't even bother me. Hey, KGB. What's up, man?
Take a licking and keep on ticking.
Yeah. Got hit with my own damn bullet and I didn't even stop making a video.
Yeah, you can't even classify that as friendly fire, can you?
I kind of laughed at myself because I went back, I watched the video and I'm like, I look at my elbow. You see me look at my elbow and I'm like, damn, I shot myself, is what I was thinking. And I was like, flip the safety on. And I was like, okay, we're done.
I heard you say something what we don't do for our YouTube listeners or something. I couldn't really tell when that was, but I know I heard you say that.
So what we do for the YouTube, we sacrifice ourselves.
Yeah.
I meant to actually change my flags today, but maybe by next chat I'll change them, put back the American flag and Gadsden flag. But my elbow was sore today, so I didn't do it.
I got to try to figure out how to hang my flag, my American flag, back here behind me because it's a cement wall back there where the other place had paneling in it. I can hang it up better. I got to figure out how to do that. I ain't heard that one, Gimpy. I've heard them shooting herself in the butt, but never in the crotch. Woo!
Yeah, that's what I was thankful for. It didn't hit me in the crotch or face.
Yeah. Your voice wouldn't have been as low tonight. You've been more of a tenor type.
That would have been terrible. I might have ended my YouTube career if it had hit me in the crotch. Be like, I'm done. I'm done. I'm not doing this anymore.
Yeah, I could do that, Big Johnson. I got some stands over here. I could probably put them back there, and I used for lights when I was doing the green screen stuff. Probably do that. Well, I got a question for you.
Go ahead.
And I need your opinion on it, because this thing that it's a little political thing. We won't spend a lot of time on it. I seen it on the news today about Trump and whatever the voter registration or national election committee, whatever that committee is, they're asking the states to send all their records of registered voters, or all voters, their voting history and their social security number. And the states are balking at it big time. You heard anything on that?
Yeah, I heard a little bit about that. I hadn't dug into it. I don't know all the specifics of it, but I have heard of that, yes. Me, technically, if they do that, that would disprove who voted, because they don't know who you voted for.
Right.
That will only prove who voted. So if they're trying to find out if people legally voted or illegally voted, I actually don't have a problem with it, because when I walk into the voting booth, they automatically have my social security number, my address, my name, but they don't know who I voted for. That's just to get the registration done and get me the ballot to vote. So it's not like they're going to say who voted for who. But if they want to know who voted, technically, to be honest with you, I don't have a problem with that. Because I would want to know if people voted illegally or not. You know, I legally voted. I used my voter ID. You know, I used my driver's license, actually. And my name's on the list. You know, I mean, it's already on the list. They just checked, okay, yeah, such and such showed up to vote. And here's his social security number. Here's his name, blah, blah, blah. He voted. We don't know who he voted for. I could have voted Democrat, Libertarian, whoever. It doesn't matter. They don't know that. They just know that I voted. So I really don't have a problem with it.
I got kind of mixed emotions. I think I got no problem with it, but it seems to me it ought to be just strictly by the states, you know, because that's where their election committees and all that is. But like I said, I got mixed emotions on it. It's whether the government needs more information on us that they don't already have.
Well, they already got the information. I think what that was about was finding out if illegal aliens actually voted in the election going for. I don't even know how that would work, but evidently it has. It's been proven that people that are not United States citizens have voted. This has been proven time and time again. People who are not even United States citizens have voted for the president. So if they're trying to get to the bottom of that, I'm okay with it.
RPM Idaho. TR, if you shoot yourself again, can I have your subs? They're going to be up for raffle.
Yeah. We'll put them up for raffle. Next time I'm going to name it. It's like name a body part that'll get hit next, and that'll be the contest.
Yeah.
I can tell you from 15 foot away, a 223 will put a big ass dent in your freaking elbow. I know that. That's okay.
You'll have all the predators out there around your yard tonight trying to find that blood trail.
Yeah.
An animal out here somewhere. We want a meal. Elroy might be in trouble tonight. That old boy never fails to let us entertain us on that one, Elroy.
Yeah, he tried to mess me up on my VR to the Collier girls. That's why I had to actually add the actual video to the end of it. That's like, what's up, dude? Come on, yell, do something.
Yeah, because
any other time he's yelling his head off.
He pranced around there for a while, finally got up on that perch and cut loose on one for us. Yeah.
I mean, if I'm going to go through the trouble to make a video outside, I got to have the rooster crowing. And he was disappointing me.
Yeah,
I didn't even realize that. I was like reviewing the video and I'm like, Elroy didn't say a damn thing. Let me go back out there and get his butt making some noise because I was outside the entire time. He didn't make one freaking crow. I gotta aggravate somebody because I got so many videos of people telling me to shoot the rooster that if I'm outside and make a video and he's not crowing, I'm like disappointed. I'm like, no, this ain't good enough. You got to make some noise. Come on.
I love to hear him crowing, especially when he's interrupting you. Be right in the middle of something, he'll cut loose and you turn around. I get a kick out of it. That's your signature there.
Exactly.
Change it to TR Prepper and Elroy. Yeah.
Even when I shot myself today, I think he was laughing at me.
Yeah.
Had a few people say, well, you lucky you didn't hit Elroy. And I was like, yeah, you're right. I am. It's like, bam, 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 bam.
That'd be an interesting chat, Pop. Pop says, let Elroy do the chat one night.
Well, they're begging me to do a Elroy channel. Like, put my laptop out there to coop and just have a 24/7 stream. It would probably make $1 million or at least 10.
Get a little bit out of it anyway. Put a live cam in there like they do the eagle's nest, waiting for the babies to hatch and stuff.
Yeah, yeah. I may do that. I don't know.
That'd be a neat video, really. Just to watch some of his antics during the day while you're there and stuff, you know. Count how many times he does crow. Mark it down, and have a giveaway. How many times does Elroy crow during the day? Closest without going over.
Or jump on his hen one, because I guarantee you, he's giving her a hard time.
That's 88, dude. If you would have shot Elroy, you could have titled it your video, "Shot My Cock with a 23." Now that would have got you some views, buddy.
Yeah, it would.
You would have got some views. You couldn't monetize it because of the word cock in there, but you know that response I put to you with those chicks. Old man looking at chicks or something, young chicks or something like that on that video I put out. Of course, I had it monetized. I got the thing back from YouTube. They took monetization of it.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow.
because of the content, old man looking at young chicks, they must have thought.
Mm. Yeah, it's crazy. Yeah,
I said I could have challenged it, but I didn't get that
I
many
ain't worried
views
about it.
anyway. Ain't
What's a
worried
little
about
bit
it.
I get off YouTube. I don't know how you worried about it. The last check I got from YouTube, I know we're not supposed to talk about it, but the last check I got from YouTube was in March. I don't even worry about monetization anymore. I mean, I monetize pretty much every video, but I don't care if it makes anything or not. I'm just here having fun now. There was a point that I was trying to be part of the community, and now, I mean, I'm still trying to be part of the community. Don't get me wrong, but I just do this stuff to have fun now. I mean, there's only so much rice you can pack up. There's only so much water you can put back. There's only so many guns you can have, and say you're doing this for prepping, and yeah, eventually you're just like, screw it. I'm just here to have fun, and that's the point I'm at now. I'm just here having fun.
Well, in 6 years that I've been on, be 6 years. Yeah, 6 years in August, I've been doing videos. I've never made a dime off of it. The only reason why I've been monetizing mine, I'm at working toward that first check, and then I'd never monetize them yet because I just don't get enough views for that, you know. But I thought I'm that close, I might as well try to get something out of them, you know.
Well, it's nice getting a little check here and there, but I've spent more money on cameras. I've done way more in giveaways. Oh my God, the money I've spent on giveaways. Yeah, YouTube will never pay for itself. Never.
Yeah.
Because I'm not Hickok 45 with hundreds of thousands of viewers, and I'm not going to get there. I know I'm not. I don't even try anymore. That's just why I go out there and do my BS videos that I do. I mean, I'm just having fun. I just enjoy it. I enjoy the interaction. I have, 40, 50 people, 100 people comment, and I just have a good time with it. And I'm happy with it. I'm okay with it. I'm okay with just having a few hundred people watch, or 100 people watch, and 20 people comment. I'm good. I'm happy with it because we have a good time. I enjoy the interaction. It's awesome. I really do love it.
You know, it surprises me. I watch all of Hickok's videos. I really do because I just enjoy them. And he don't monetize any of his. I mean, he's got 2.5 million viewers, their subs, and he gets over 100,000, 75 to 100,000 views. But he don't monetize it. Of course, he's got sponsors too, but it really surprises me that he don't monetize them. Tom's preppers out there.
Yeah, that surprises me. I didn't realize he didn't. So, well, he, like you say though, he probably has so many. He has probably so many people that finance him. Maybe he don't have to monetize because monetizing on YouTube is, I mean, it is such a numbers game. I mean, it's thousands of views per penny or whatever it is, hundreds of views per penny. So if he's got some companies banking him a little bit, he's better off doing that than he is monetizing.
Well, I know Federal. He says Federal supplies all his ammo. Of course, a lot of the guns that he don't own or buy, he gets from Bud's gun shop. And I'm, he may get a little bit of money kickback off of that too. I don't know. Especially on his the guns he gets from Bud's, he always puts a target out there and shoots it and and that gun will be put on E-Gunner, I think Bud's it's got. And I forget what gun it was. I seen him well, it's about a month ago. I thought, well, just for crap and giggles, I'm going to go over to eGunner and see what they got this gun. And I mean, it's authenticated that it was used on Hickok 45. So they wanted like $150, $200 more for the gun than what you could buy it for. So he may get a kickback off something like that. I don't know, you know. And if he does, that's all well and good. But
oh no, I got nothing against somebody getting sponsored. I mean, hell, there ain't nothing wrong with that.
well, here comes the blue boy.
Gosh, the police.
Sounds like he's shooting.
You shooting at us, Blue? I ain't done nothing. I'm innocent.
Oh, it's fireworks going off.
Yeah. Some guy in Sandy, 40 cal, no.
Oh, there's the video coming in now.
Yeah. He's out and about with the kids.
RPM's got a question for you, TR, on AK, if you don't see that over there.
Wasser, from everything I've been told by the AK gurus, if you can get a Wasser, absolutely buy a Wasser. Those are excellent AKs. Jump on it. If you get a deal on a Wasser, get it. Yeah. I'm not an AK guy, but from everything I've been told, everybody says if you can get a Wasser, jump on it. Actually, it's a really good deal on a AK.
Matt was on Rich's 4150 show last night. He come on, I think it's the last hour or so. He really likes that AR he got with that combination, that AR and AK that he got from Palmetto State. Yeah. He said he really likes the AK. He already sold the AR. The price of them, you know, for both of them for $8.99. That was a heck of a deal, you know.
Yeah, yeah. I'd like to get a Palmetto State Armory AK myself. Actually, all my ARs, I got to still buy one lower, but all my ARs are Palmetto State Armory. But I would like to get a AK from them because everything I've seen, they are top notch.
Yeah, I know Pop's got one. He just put on there his PSA AK is awesome for the cabbage. So for the money, I mean, I don't have an AK, so I couldn't answer his question. I don't even remember. I've shot SKS. I don't think I've ever shot an AK.
I like an AK. I'm an AR guy. I'll always be an AR guy. But I like an AK too. They work. They're simple. But, you know, overall, I prefer AR for precision. But at the same time, I'd say out to 100 yards, I can hit a damn 10-inch gong at 100 yards with my AK all day long. Maybe not every shot, but most of them. That damn thing is accurate. It is impressive. So for those that think an AK isn't accurate, I would kind of not agree with you. They're pretty accurate. I know at Farmageddon, I had a 1x4 scope with my AR and went through the course that we had laid out. And I probably done just as good or better with open sights with my AK than I did with a AR with a scope. Out to 100 yards, or at least 75 yards. I forget exactly how far away it was, but I could do pretty good with it.
That's offhand too, right?
Yeah, offhand.
So, you know, I figure if you're interested or bag it up or something, you're going to be better groups on it. So, I mean, 10 inches offhand at 100 yards ain't bad.
Yeah, I was standing. Now, Rick went down on the table and bench rested his. He cheated. Is your six covered? Cheated. Just so everybody knows. So when you talk to Rick, let him know he cheated at Farmageddon. There wasn't any rules laid out, but he was the only one that propped his gun up on the table. He cheated. I discount his time.
Yeah. Hunt for Food says Atlantic has a washer for $6.79.
I don't know what Palmetto State Armory is selling their AKs for right now. I'd like to get one. I know they're hard to get a hold of because if you go check our website, they're always out.
Yeah. Well, I know early this past week we got I got an email from them, and they had that combination that Matt paid $8.99 for. They had the combination for $9.99 for the AR and the AK. So seems like I get an email from them every day, every other day, and you know, with different things going on.
Yeah, I know they were. PSA was actually selling was Smith and Wesson shields. I don't know if they're M&P, but shields for actually $200 freaking.
Yeah,
they were $275 with a $75 rebate, mail-in rebate. So for $200, Smith and Wesson shield. I was like, I don't even want one, but for $200, I want to go get one, but I couldn't because I was at work.
That's my carry gun. That's all I carry all the time anymore.
Yeah, I mean, for $200, are you kidding me? I paid that for my Caltech, a Caltech 380, and that was a Smith and Wesson 9mm for $200.
I think I paid $3 at the time. You know, it was not right after they come out, but I think when they first come out, they was over $4. I think I paid like $3.69 for that one.
Yeah, exactly. It's like, you know what? For $200, I might carry a damn Smith and Wesson shield.
Yeah,
that's an awesome deal.
They had well, they must have sold out of the new Shield 45 because they had it. Same thing. It wasn't quite. It's like $25 more than the Shield was when they had them. So I think it was like $242 after the rebate. So add 75 to that.
Yeah, but
that's a heck of a deal.
That's nothing for a gun. I mean, you know, I ain't saying I'm a high roller or anything, but I mean, if you're talking in a $200 range, less than $300, that is nothing for a gun.
Not from a quality manufacturer like Smith & Wesson or somebody like that.
Yeah, we ain't talking Ivor Johnson or H&R. I mean, we're talking quality handguns, you know.
Yeah, I shoot this thing more than I do any my Glock anymore. I go out to the range. But I use that for carry. I always run rounds through it. Just stay up with it. Yeah. Only bad thing about the blame thing is that slide release. Man, that thing is heavy. I got to get a hold, because I've got over 1,000 rounds in it now, and I've had it for about a year, right around a year, a little over a year. I was thinking maybe it would work loose, but with my goofy hands, I had to slingshot it. I can't push down on that slide lock to slam it forward. It is tighter than crap. That's the only bad thing. That's the only bad thing about it. It wouldn't be a good woman gun.
Yeah.
Not unless, you know, they may not all be like that, but this one's like that.
Well, I mean, I guess if you know that up front, you know to just go ahead and grab the slide and work it instead of the slide release. I don't like that. I mean, the slide release should actually work, but well, I guess you're aware of it and you can deal with it.
I don't know if it's, let me unload this thing. Okay, it is unloaded. But I got on YouTube to see if there was a, you know, I'm gonna be able to lock it back without that. Well, take the slide off of it. I can't do that without locking it back without the magazine. That's another thing. I hate a magazine disconnect on.
Yeah, I do too.
But anyway, I seen some guys do a modification on the regular MMP, and I wonder if it'd be right here where it locks and get in. Try to do something there. Yeah, crap. Where it comes up into here, they've been taking it and kind of rounding that off back there, and it making it lighter. Because, oh, there we go. We got it like that now. Don't you look at this. I mean, that's how hard that thing is. I mean, that's the only fault I have with it. I may call Smith & Wesson up and see if it's this gun or if it's relevant to the whole line of Shield, and ask them what the fix is. And basically, when I bought this, I bought it for the wife.
Well, after 6 or 7 rounds, you would hope the threat is already took care of.
Well, yeah, you'd think so.
You would hope. You would hope.
That's for sure.
But what I normally do, this is a CZ, just full size. When I'm practicing, when I'm shooting, and I change magazines, I actually use my offhand to work the magazine disconnect. I mean, slide release.
Right.
Sorry. So I'll come up and use the thumb of my offhand to, I got more leverage than trying to do it with this finger, this thumb. Instead of trying to reach up and whatever, I slam the magazine in and I come down with my offhand, and that's what I use the slide release. I'm not James Yeager that says, oh, you're supposed to, you know, grab the slide and blah, blah, blah. I don't believe in that. That is a slide release. That's what it's made for. That's what I use it for. And, but I do use, I mean, I can use my shooting hand, but usually, you know, drop a mag, slam a mag in, and I actually use my offhand to work the slide release. Yeah. That's just how I do it.
Sally, she works pretty good, you know, slide release. I mean, you just, yeah, don't take hardly any pressure at all to do her. But I've done the same thing, use my left hand, especially if, like, at an IDPA match where you're working targets and stuff, double tap and stuff like that. I've done that where quick lip reload in order to stay on target. But I guess it's all a matter of preference.
Yeah.
But it'd be nice to know that if you hit that sucker, all it would take is a little bit of pressure to slam it forward if you did want to use it.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, absolutely. I mean, either way, I mean, any gun I have, I can use my left or right. I mean, I can use my shooting hand to do it. It's just the way that I kind of train, the way I shoot. You know, I'm shooting two-handed anyway, and I just have gotten to the habit of using my left hand to actually drop slide. But at the same time, I can do it one-handed and, you know, drop slide. And that would be an issue if you have a gun that the slide release doesn't work worth a crap.
But like I said, I thought maybe it would just work free. And I haven't heard anybody else complain about it on the Shield. Maybe it's just this one. But I'll give Smith & Wesson a call later this week and just ask them about it. If there's a quick fix to it. I'm sure if it's a big problem, they've heard of it. So, and knowing them, they'll probably tell me to send it back.
Yeah, send it back and we'll hold it for 6 weeks.
No, actually, TR, they're pretty good about it. I mean, I had to send the Shield in. Oh, it must have been 6 months ago. I had a problem with the slide putting it back together. It locked up and I could not get that sucker loose. I called them up and they said I had it back within like 10 days.
That's not bad. I
mean, I probably depends on what, you know, the problem is. It used to be that way.
Well, like I said, don't get me wrong. I mean, here you go. Here's CZ. Well, CZ clone, I should say, kinetic. I can reach the damn slide release and do it with one hand. I don't need 2 hands. But I prefer, usually my motion is, you know, you're putting the magazine in with this hand, you slam it up in there, and as I'm gripping the gun, I use my left hand. Bam. It's just so much easier. Now, if I only have one hand to use, say I shot myself. I'm still bleeding. Say I shot myself. I couldn't use my left hand. I still can do it with one hand.
Yeah.
I've been through a war. I've been through cockfights, so you name it, but I have never been shot until today when I shot myself in my backyard. I've been bombed, I've been gassed, I've been everything, but I've never been shot by a bullet until today when I shot myself.
Yeah.
I can't help but laugh at myself.
That is my judge says, TR, put a tampon on. Put a tampon on, will you? Put some air on it. Yeah.
Yeah. Trust me, I'm laughing at myself. I'm the idiot that went out there, didn't have safety glasses on, didn't have ear protection on, and I'd be damned if I didn't shoot a steel plate and get hit with a bullet. And I'm just thankful that it didn't come back in my face, because I could have took my eye out. I could, you know, whatever. I mean, I was a lucky SOB.
I know. When I seen you getting ready to do it, I'm thinking, Put your glasses on, TR. Put your glasses on.
I hit the go button on the damn camera, and I was like, well, shit, I ain't got hearing protection. I ain't got glasses. All right, here we go. Bam, 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 bam. And boom, I got hit. And I was like, all right, we're done.
I didn't even notice you didn't have hearing protection on because I wear plugs. I just wear plugs. I don't wear muffs, so I don't pay attention to hearing. But I noticed you didn't have your glasses on.
Yeah, I went stupid for a minute, and I paid for it. But that's okay. Hey, lesson learned. Hopefully, YouTube land out there learned a lesson too. Here's my paper towel. See this bloody paper towel I've been swabbing myself with? I've been bleeding for hours.
We used to shoot bowling pins on our indoor range at the gun club where I belong. And one of the range officers, it partly his fault, but a guy was shooting a 38 special wide cutter. He's just shooting a very light type. I mean, it was just barely getting down range. Hit one of them pins and come back, hit the range officer in the glasses and shattered them and blew it right back in his eye. And we had a court date. You know, they went through all the court bull crap and everything, but he was a range officer and didn't have safety glasses on. He just had his regular glasses on. You know, just sometimes you mess up, you know?
Yeah. I mean, crap happens. And we know better. Well, let me say we. I shouldn't say we. I know better. Now, not that safety glasses and earplugs would have had anything to do with my elbow, but if you watch that video, as I'm starting it, I even say I'm too close to be shooting this with 223. And then I step back and I shoot at the damn thing with an AR-15 after I already said I'm too close to it. And I'll be damned if I didn't get hit.
Jinx yourself.
I was like, I know I'm too close. I shouldn't be doing this. And I did it anyway and got hit. So if you're going to shoot high-powered rifle at a steel target, at least 50 feet. At least 50 feet. I think 50 feet would be a minimum. I'm thinking 50 yards, but at least 50 feet. I know good and damn well 15 foot ain't far enough.
Well, I know when I was doing some, when I was trying to get get us to be able to shoot steel out to gun club where I belong, it didn't pass, so we can't shoot steel. I did some research, and for rifle calibers, they say 100 yards minimum.
Well, I believe it.
And 10 yards for handguns. So
yeah, handguns, I don't think is that big a deal. The handguns, the bullets just flat out disintegrated. I didn't really talk about it in my video, but you could see where the handgun bullets hit, and you could just see it just made little dustings.
Right.
Because those bullets just disintegrated. The rifle bullets tried to dig in, and I guess what happened is that as it tried to dig in, it actually bounced back. I really don't know what happened. But they tried to penetrate the steel, but the handgun rounds, they just evaporated. You know, they just hit and then was just shattered to a million pieces.
Right.
But the rifle rounds, I can tell you for a fact, it might have shed the jacket, but the lead part will come back at you.
Yeah, I'm more inclined to believe you hit one of them pot marks with one of them. And that's what caused it to bounce back.
Yeah, I think it was just a dumb luck. I mean, I think even at that range, I think that was unusual for that to happen. But it happened, you know. I mean, it's something to do to take into account. When you start shooting rifle at steel, you can be step back a little bit.
Yeah, you could probably go out there and do it again if I wouldn't be a problem at all.
Oh yeah, I probably
just dumb luck today.
And never hit myself again. It was just dumb luck, you know, that it happened. But at the same time, I mean, I'm kind of glad it happened, because that's a educational video for YouTube. You know, I don't know if it's going to be picked up as that, but you know, maybe people will see it and think twice about shooting steel with yeah, maybe they'll step back a little bit. That's the only reason I went ahead and put it out there, is just to say, hey, be careful. You know, maybe I didn't present it the right way, but that shit really happened. You know, and hopefully, you know, somebody will pick up on it and they'll know to step back a little bit.
You'll know, won't you? Whether anybody else does.
You will not see me shoot 223 or AK-47 on a steel target in my yard anymore. I may do it up in the woods when that target is like 50 yards away, but I won't do it in my damn side yard. I can tell you that. Oh, trust me, I didn't fake any wounds. Hunts. There's blood everywhere in here. I've been bleeding for hours. I mean, see that? That's my paper towel. That's my arm. I done threw my pants and shirt that I had on in the washing machine. I mean, I'm not bleeding like a stuck pig. It's just like barely bleeding. Yeah. I just keep leaking. But I'm okay. Everything's good. I'm all right. It's just when it comes to steel targets, pistol, you're okay up close, but do not shoot rifles at steel targets up close. Just don't do it. Take my word for it. I hope I proved it to you. Because it'll bite you in the ass or elbow.
Yeah. So what you got to work? Do you say you might have to work the 4th?
Yes, I do have to work the 4th.
Wow. I know the plants I used to work in, maintenance department, they pretty much had to work all holidays and everything, because that's when a lot of times they service the machines and stuff in order to get ready to fuel it back up.
Yeah, and that's the boat I'm in. Because they don't give us the machines during, during production, the normal running. So when we do a shutdown, that's the only chance. A lot of times we have to get a hold of machines and try to, do a quick PM on them, preventive maintenance, and do some stuff on them we can't normally do. So.
Yeah. Yeah, plant managers don't want the machine shut down unless there's something seriously wrong with them.
Yeah. Unless it just quits by itself, you can't hardly shut them down. And that's okay. I mean, like I said, I work maintenance, so I get it. I understand. It ain't that big a deal. I didn't have plans for the 4th of July anyway, so.
Yeah, we're not doing nothing either. I think my wife's got a friend coming over. She's going to come over and we're going to grill out. But other than that, all I'm doing. Kids are all, son, his wife, they're up to her dad's for the weekend, and my daughter, I don't know what she's doing. I ain't talked to her, so probably go out to campground. You work Thursday? This Thursday?
Actually, I'm off. That Thursday, I am off. That's the only day I'm off for the next week.
Good.
If you're doing a chat, let me know. I'll jump in.
Oh, we're doing it Thursday night, 8 o'clock Eastern.
What's the name of it?
Guys, Guns, and More.
Guys, Guns, and More. Okay. That was close.
Yeah, that's all right.
Guys, guns, and stuff.
You had gear in there, but that's all right too. Yeah, I gotta get a hold of Dan tomorrow. Well, he's probably up north, so it'll probably be Wednesday before I can get a hold of him.
Yeah. If you can't laugh at yourself, who can you laugh at?
There you go. Well, it's just like that one video I did that I haven't released it, where I hit the trigger. You know, I just total neglect on my part. The gun was, and I'm definitely an experienced shooter. I just hit it, and that gun went off, and I scared the crap right out of me because I wasn't expecting it. Yeah, geez, oh Pete. I thought about, well, I got it on video because I was actually going to put it in a blooper video. I thought, well, this ain't a blooper. This is just stupidity. And I've never released it, but but it happens to everybody, you know. It's like a concentration. Well, I was reloading the other day, and what did I do? Oh, I was loading some 45s, and I always, you know, adjust my depth, and I always eat the bullet before I crimp it. It's just another thing I do. You know, it's not called for, but I always found it easier for me. I had the bullet seated, just crimping it, and I noticed one case was short. Dadgummit. So I went and got another case and primed it and screwed it in there, pushed the bullet down there, crimped it, and pushed the bullet way down in the case. That's odd, Jesus. But just total stupidity on my part. But it happens. One day I was, and this happened long time ago, and I've thought about doing a video on it. I don't know if you ever had you go to see the primer and have one go off. You want something to scare your butt off. I got a hand primer or bench priming tool arm over here. In case I just put a little pressure on it, right up through that hole. Of course, I had glasses on and my face wasn't over it, right directly over it. You talk about getting scared. I took it out and looked at it, and there was a piece of corn cob. This is back when I was using corn cob. That must have been down in that primer pocket holder. And when I hit it, it kicked that primer off. Now you talk about some scared the crap out of you.
I've only had one primer go off on me, but yeah, it did. It definitely caught me off guard.
Yeah, you ain't expecting something like that when you're shooting them primers, you know, and then all of a sudden you got that little flash of fire sparks coming out of that thing, and holy crap.
It may be a few weeks, but I know a lot of YouTubers out there are getting into reloading, and I guess I've been slacking. I hadn't done any reloading videos, but I think I showed this here the other day. Hang on. For those that don't know, I actually reload too. I got a setup to convert my Dillon 550 over to 45 Long Colt. So I'm going to start doing some Long Colt in my Dillon 550. I have two Dillon presses, a Square B Deal and a 550. And if anybody wants any suggestions, I would suggest jumping straight to the 550. It's only like $50 more. The Square B is like $404 or $410, something like that. And the 550 is like $449. Go ahead and get the 550. Then you can do rifle, pistol. You can do anything. I mean, you can pretty much load anything with a 550. The Square Deal B only does pistols. Now, don't get me wrong. I've had that Square Deal B for over 20 years. I bought it back in the 90s. And that thing has loaded tens of thousands of rounds. Not only have I loaded rounds with it, I got a buddy that borrows it every once in a while, and he'll load thousands of rounds through it. That thing is a workhorse. It is an awesome press, but it only does pistol. So if you ever want to do 223, 308, whatever else, you know, go ahead and spend extra $50 and get the 550. So
I've often thought about getting a prug press, and I'm thinking, you know, at my age, you know, I don't know how many more years I'm gonna be able to shoot and stuff, and I just, this old RCBS rock chucker's done me well for 41 years, so I'll probably just stay with it.
yeah, I mean, yeah, don't get me wrong. I mean, hell, I own several single stage presses. I think I got like 3 or 4 single stage presses that I still use. I mean, if I want to load 8mm Mauser, which I have, or 6.5 by 55 Mauser, I mean, I use a single stage for those. And there's some other stuff I use single stage for. I mean, lubricating bullets and different things. But yeah, there ain't nothing wrong with a single stage. I mean, that's what I started out on, and I actually still use a single stage press for certain calibers.
Oh, Coda Boy and Rich 4150, boy, they sure got into this reloading thing. Oh,
Yes, we have.
Rich got him a chronograph, and he did a video this morning. I guess he loaded some rounds and took them right out to his backyard and chronographed them.
Yeah, that chronograph, I actually have that same one he has. It's a pretty good chronograph.
Caldwell makes some good stuff for the prices.
I had a different one. Damn, I can't think of the name of it. I don't know. Anyway, I let a buddy of mine borrow it, and he shot it. Literally, he shot it. He shot the chronograph and destroyed it. So he bought me that one as a replacement. He was like, "Oops, I messed up. I shot your chronograph. So is this okay?" And he gave me that one.
It happened.
I was like, "Yeah, that's good."
Well, right after you did that, you mentioned that. Remember, I took my chronograph out and shot one of the sky screens. I didn't destroy it or anything. I can still use it, but I thought, dang it, TR, you jinxed me. So you brought it up again. I'm not taking it out chronographing any loads here for a while.
Yeah, Sonia's out there. Yeah, I hadn't dressed it yet. I'm still letting it bleed out, Sonia. I'm gonna wrap it up before I go to bed. It's okay. I'm bulletproof. See, I'm Superman. I actually had a 223 bullet shot at me, hit my elbow, and bounced off. That's how damn tough I am. I'm bulletproof and something.
You better be quiet. You're going to dig yourself a hole here.
I know
it. You better just leave it where it's at, buddy. Yeah.
All right, Don. I know you probably gonna check out here soon, and since it's just me and you, we'll go ahead and we can cut this off. We can go ahead and chop this off a little bit quick. About an hour and 45 minutes. It might be about 15 minutes short, but that's it. Is that okay with you?
Yeah, that's fine because I've been up since 2 o'clock this morning, so I'm about ready to hang it up anyway.
All right. Yeah, I started on time, so it's an hour and 45 minutes. Usually I go 2 hours, so we'll just do hour and 45 minutes tonight, and we'll go ahead and cut this off. And I want to thank Don for jumping in here with me and helping me out, and I do appreciate it.
Hey, I appreciate you having me. Had fun. Had fun.
And thanks, Don, for for introducing me to the Collier girls that I did a VR to earlier this week, and great channel. Thanks.
They are some sweet girls and got some good parents. I mean, anybody hasn't ever checked them out, check out the Collier Gun Girl. I can't express that enough, really.
Yeah, I agree. That is awesome to see a family of some, Second Amendment, this a family out there having fun shooting, and that is awesome. And thank you for introducing me to them. And they've hit 2,000 subs, and they'll probably surpass all of this here soon.
Oh, they got a video today that I haven't watched it yet. They got some stuff from oh God, I can't. It's an equipment company. I haven't seen it. It's what's in a box type video. Oh man, I can't think of the name of the company, but yeah, they're getting some people sponsoring them and stuff. I mean, the amazing thing, these girls are 10 and 11 years old. I think Faith will be 12. I think she said next or this month be July, so they'll be basically 10 and 12 years old because Jana just turned 10 and I think she said March, February, somewhere in there. Yeah, that's what's amazing. I just love to see young people, whether it's girls, boys, and women shooting. I mean, I love all the videos, but I just love those.
I have, no matter what success comes to them, I'm happy for them. I mean, I'm ecstatic. I hope they do awesome.
Thank you,
there's a chance that they will surpass us so far that they won't even know who the hell we are in 6 months.
Yeah. I mean, they've only been at it, what, about 9 months, maybe? I can't remember when, well, Chuck, my Hollow Points one, introduced him to me. He did that shout out for him. I went over and checked him out, and from that day on, I fell in love with them. I really did. I told them that my chat before, well, I think it was I talked to her dad before the chat. I told her, almost like my granddaughters, Yeah, plus Hickok even mentioned them on his Facebook page, I think it was. He talked about them a little bit. I forgot about that, Greg. I remember seeing that.
Yeah, he gave him a shout out, at least on his YouTube, Facebook. I don't know about Facebook. Facebook he did anyway. Well, anyway, I'm going to go ahead and wrap this up. Sonia, I seen she's out there, and believe it or not, she's kind of scared of guns, but I will make a shooter out of her. She'll be a shooter. Don't worry. Anyway.
Sonia, just one little thing. When you go shooting with him, get you some protective armor.
You get some elbow pads.
Make him put his armor plate on you, hon.
Yeah, I didn't set that up too good, did I? I shot myself. Come on, Sonya, go do some shooting with me.
And you want me to go shooting with you? I don't think so. Yeah.
Oh, yeah, I didn't think about that. Anyway, thanks everybody for coming out. I'm gonna go ahead and chop this off. Thanks, Don. I really appreciate you coming on, and we'll end this. You got anything else to say?
Just like to wish everybody a happy 4th of July. Remember what it's all about, America.
Yeah. Absolutely. Everybody go make a video. Actually, make a video, do some shooting, shoot some fireworks, do something, and post it on July 4th at 5:00 p.m. Eastern time. And hashtag it. Do hashtag Let Freedom Ring. And that's for Pop's Quest. And everybody get that video out there. I don't care what it is. Do something. Just hashtag it. Let Freedom Ring. 5:00 p.m. July 4th. And let's flood YouTube with it. Later, everybody.
Have a good one, everybody.